Hit it sharply right at Aaron Judge. And the Yankees have taken the first two games this Subway Series. The Mets have now lost 8 games in a row.
8 games in a row.
10 games in a row here at Citi Field.
10 games.
One stings a little more than most of the others because they had a 3-0 lead in the first inning.
3-0 lead in the first inning. You were here with me. I did a live.
The New York Yankees 4 and the New York Mets 3. Back to talk about it in a moment on the
Steve, I'm doing this for you. I'm doing this for every Met fan out there who has just had enough.
Welcome to the Maioli Minute, where each day I'll give you
just really truly have had enough at this point. I said this before the series, and you know, and what I'm about to say now, if I said I had some things to say when I did the live earlier today, and I think I'm going to say, you know what, Ashley, and Met fans, don't take this wrong. I want them to lose tomorrow. I want them to lose tomorrow because come Monday morning, I need to hear that Sandy Alderson does not have a job. Enough is enough. And stop with this, oh, we need to trade DeGrom and this one to the Yankees. Okay, no. Because understand, come Monday morning, this is not going to look good. Come Monday morning, we become second-class citizens as far as this city is concerned. Enough is enough. Someone needs to address what has happened in these couple of weeks. The person who has to address it is the person who put this team together. That's Sandy Alderson. And I'll be honest, I've been trying to give Mickey a chance. But understand, Mickey was never my choice. I wanted Rod Gardenhire or Alex Cora. That would have been a much better fit for this team. But you want a pitching guru because of our great pitching. I understand that. But guess what? Then you get Mickey Callaway to be your pitching coach. You don't get him to be your manager. You need a manager in here. And Sandy Alderson, I thank you for all the things that you've done. But let's remember, Sandy Alderson came in here to what? As a money cruncher. He did not develop any true talent. Our minor leagues is a shambles. And I'll tell you how much of a shambles it is. You had to bring back Omar Minaya. And that's all I want to hear come Monday morning. Sandy, either you resign or you're fired. And Omar Minaya will have that job come Monday. See what? Yeah, you're right. No, it ain't. What's the hell of assessment of this if he's hurt all the time? Hurt himself in the rehab game. Come on, enough's enough. And I'll tell you, those guys in that, I looked the first inning. You haven't won a game in over a week. You get on the scoreboard, you're up 3 runs. These guys are, oh, yay, yay, yay. I'm here. I need to see a lot more. I need to see a lot more out of this ball club. If you saw my video before, I told you, where is the heart? Where do they get pissed? Now a lot of people say, oh, they only lost 4-3. It could have been worse. No. It's worse when you're not even winning. You're not even coming close to winning. You scored 3 runs and couldn't score no more. Everybody's swinging for the fences. Nobody just trying to make contact. Nobody trying to hit out the shift. And don't decide tomorrow to have balls, because you should have had balls come Friday and today. Now tomorrow you got Seth Lugo going, which means you're going to have to use your bullpen. And what's even worse, it's a Sunday night game. So tomorrow, if we're not hearing about the greatness of the Yankees, we're going to go, well, how bad the Mets are. Where they feel. For the whole broadcast, we're going to have to hear, how the Yankees can get the ground. And let's stop that. No. Why should I help them, get better? That's not my job. I'm supposed to be the good New Yorker, and, well, if we can't win, let's help the Yankees win. Bring it home to New York. No, I'm not that gracious. I'm really not. I want the parade for myself. I want to walk in that parade with my orange and blue and say, my team brought it home. Not, the great Yankee pinstripes. The Bronx Bombers. No. Enough is enough. Sandy Alderson must go. He put this team together. He must be responsible for it at this point. And if the Wilpons aren't willing to do what needs to be done, then they have once again failed us again. It makes no sense. Somebody has to be responsible for these losses. And you can't just easily just put it on, well, the guys are going to hit eventually. No. Maybe if you see guys losing their jobs, and you know what? As much as I love Reyes, it's time for him to go. You need shakeups now. You need to show that, guess what? The one big thing Mickey said that people has to be accountable. Well, make people accountable. Steve, you know what? I would love for them to sell the team. But see, the bad part about they're just like the Knicks and Dolan. It's a cash cow for them, so they're not going to ever sell. They're the people that. The Wilpons are the people who, they have a house, and they know they can actually fix the whole house. Okay? No leaks, no nothing. But they do a little patchwork to make it, well, if we put a little here, and we do a little repair here, and do a little, the tenants will be happy. We don't have to totally fix the place. And that's the problem with the Wilpons. As long as they can keep this cash cow going, they're not going to sell. And the sad part, you have people who are willing to buy this team, who are willing to do right by this team. See, that's why I leave this thing of, well, the Wilpons. Yeah, I would love for the Wilpons, but they're not going to do it. So all you can ask is put pressure on the Wilpons to do the right thing, bring in the people who need to bring in. You're right, Jeff. It's a joke. You're absolute. It's a total, utter joke. Because they are not going to do what needs to be done. But like I said, you want to show me something come Monday morning, and you lose tomorrow, Sandy Alderson should not have his job. It should be a shakeup in that front office. And Omar Minaya should have rightfully his job back. A job which he should have never lost in the first place. There's no more to be said. Because guess what? Right after that, and like I said, me truly, Mickey has to go too. But I always sit there and say, you can't fire a manager if you don't have someone in mind to take over the manager's spot. I mean, before for me it was Ron Gardenhire or Alex Cora. I don't know who I would want to get now. Now I know a lot of people are going to say Wally Backman, but that's not going to fly under the Wilpons. But I do know one thing. And I'll say it again and I'll say it again. Sandy Alderson must go. Something has to be done. And a shakeup does not mean, oh, we just traded David DeGrom and Noah Syndergaard for a bag of beans. Because guess what? The Yankees aren't going to give you anything back. So this whole idea of giving them the Yankees where you can bull your... No. Because guess what? If that happens, boys and girls, guess what? You're giving me half your farm system for those players. And that's the issue right there. And I'll say one more thing before I get off. And you might think I'm crazy for saying this. But get Omar in here, because guess what? If you get Omar in here, guess what player you might be able to get who might really truly be able to turn this thing back around, who may be able even to get Mr. Cespedes back on the field. Manny Machado. Bring Manny Machado to the Mets. You need a shakeup, like when you brought Cespedes. You need Manny Machado here in the worst way. Manny Machado will light a fire on this city. He will light a fire in this organization and make you feel, guess what? Because, see, understandably, you need to do this now because guess what? By the All-Star break, we can turn this thing around. But you got to start now. I thank you for listening to me. All I can say is better days are ahead. Let's go Mets.